Oh wow, it's been a while. Like I feel so weird. Let's do this. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're joining us for the first time, hey my loves, my name is Tina Udensi. I'm a YouTuber based here in Lagos, Nigeria. And if you're a returning subscriber, at this point I feel like I should be the one introducing myself to you again. But thank you for sticking with me in all of this. Even when you've not heard from me, thank you for still riding with me and not clicking your unfollow button. So I'm grateful for that. I just came on here because it's been such a long time I have put out any content on my YouTube channel, and I just felt like I needed to come on here to like say where I've been, what have been happening, because a whole lot has been happening behind the scene. I didn't just wake up top one morning and just say I'm done. Life kind of happened, and sometimes when life happens, things just go from 100 to 0 real quick. And I think that was almost like the case with me. Where do I start? I feel like the last content I put out was in June or even before June. I'll go back to June because I feel like from June is when everything kind of spiraled down. If you have been watching my content before, I think I made it an effort to post in at least once a week. With my schedule, with work and with everything, that was the most realistic for me. There were times when I would put out two content a week, but realistically I could do once a week. And I kind of moved from Sunday to Saturday, and it kind of worked for me for a while, to be honest. And I think that's still what will work for me. But in June, my health took a different turn. I felt ill, and to be honest, if you asked me the name of the sickness I had up until now, I cannot tell you what it was. The only thing I can say is it started with sore throat, feverish, and it just blossomed into this cough that wouldn't go. I was coughing for 2 months every day, like every single day. I was coughing. It was just nothing was working. I went to the hospital. They gave me medications the first time. And listen to your doctors, guys. Listen to your doctors. First time when I went to the hospital, they gave me medication. It wasn't working. When I went back again, the doctor recommended that no, they gave me the medication. I finished it. I wasn't getting better. Then I now started to do self-medication. Not really self-medication. I went to a pharmacy, which is like a very recognized big pharmacy. And you know, pharmacies that are that big, they have like in-house doctors of whatever pharmacist in there. And the doctor there in the pharmacy placed me on medications and also another set of injections, which was for 3 days. I took the medication. Nothing. I wasn't getting well. I wasn't just getting well. One morning, very early in the morning, Saturday morning, I just started to throw up. Like my parents had to rush me to the hospital. And the doctor there was kind of upset because the second time I had gone to the hospital, before I went to the pharmacy, they had advised that they admit me, right, so that they could run further tests and all of that. And I mean, I don't like to stay at the hospital. To be honest, it's not even about the hospital. I don't like to stay anywhere that's not my house. I don't like to live outside from out of a box, live out of a bag. Like I don't like to pick my things from a like I love my space. That's all I'm saying. Like so that's why it's even hard for me to go visit people or stay with people because I like my space. I like to have things arranged in places and know where they are and I can just pick from them. When I have to be taking things from out of my bag or out of a box, it just messes with me. And just in general, I also don't like who likes sleeping at the hospital. So I said I wasn't going to be admitted. So when I came back, I was rushed there very early on Saturday morning. The doctor on duty was kind of upset because they're like, when they asked me what I've been doing, they looked at my record. I now had to tell them I'd gone to the pharmacy. They asked what injection they gave me. I couldn't really tell. Not that I couldn't really tell. I know that they gave me like an anti-malaria drug and anti something else. But I couldn't tell what the other things were. And the doctor was pretty upset. And to be fair to the doctor, they had every right because they're like, now they don't even know where to start from because I was taking injection and other medication. And if I had just listened to them and I had gotten admitted when they had requested, maybe it would have not been here. Mind you, all of this was happening and I wasn't going to work. Let me just put it out here that I was out of office for 2 months. 2 months or close to 2 months. I was that sick. So because of everything that happened, they had to first of all give me a, what's it called now, defibrillator, something to help me clear my air. As I'm talking, I'm going to put images. I had to take this defibrillator twice. They admitted me. I was taking injections through my hands. For the longest, this time hand was paining me. They had to like pass whatever. Mind I had before all of this that before I even got to this part of admission, I had done 2 chest x-ray scans. I had done chest. I did CHT. I did 2 types of tuberculosis tests. I did chest x-ray. I did heart. I did one for my heart. Which other test? I did full blood count multiple times. I ran several tests. I did what's this other one? That they put things on your body and it kind of reads I can't remember for the life of me now. But I did that. So I did like a comprehensive checkup and all of these things were coming out okay. It just got to a point that everyone was worried. We're like, is it that the hospital are not getting? And mind you, I did this test in 2 different places in a recognized lab, AfriGlobal. I did one with the hospital. When I went for like a second one, I did AfriGlobal. And the test for all of these came out negative. There was nothing wrong. They couldn't find anything. Let me tell you, I started to Google. I started to chat GPT everything. I will give you my symptoms. And I see why people always say like don't do that, because it would give you like the worst diagnosis that you begin now to like think, oh, is this it? Like I was self-diagnosing myself and just putting so much fear in my body just based off of what I was just Googling or checking AI for, all of the information that I was just taking into myself, right? And so I was at this point of where there was fear, there was uncertainty, there was all of that, right? Cancer scare, just so many things. And so I got admitted. My birthday was in June, but it didn't feel like it was my birthday because I literally was sick. I didn't do anything. There was literally nothing on my birthday. I was at home. I think my birthday was today, and I think they rushed me to the hospital the next day, if I'm not mistaken. But I did do some things in June. Like I went for my friend's wedding. I feel like after that wedding, I kind of crashed because I was still taking injection from the pharmacy. I took injection, got my makeup done, and headed to that wedding. So I think my body and it was quite a long journey. And so coming back, my body kind of just shut down after that, like fully, that even resulted to all of this. So that kind of happened. I'm sorry because I feel like I'm just going to be going in between all of this, right? But the long and short, I was there. At some point, I had to have chest pain or heart pain. I don't know which one it is. I think it's chest pain around here. So the doctors, they gave me an injection for that, which worked. It relieved the pain, but after a while, the pain starts again. But mind you, we've done chest x-ray, heart x-ray, and it says everything was fine. So it's just like, where is this coming from? I couldn't sleep, so they gave me sleeping tablets, which worked wonders. And even till now, my sleep pattern is not yet back. I've just been wondering, like, should I go back and get like sleeping tablet again, just because it seemed to have worked like the other, like it works. I'm able to sleep when I take it, right? So that happened. I was discharged. I came back home. I wasn't still feeling 100. Let me just tell you, from June to July, I was at the hospital almost like every Thursday, Friday. After I got admitted, before I got admitted, I was always going to the hospital every week. After I got admitted, I still was going there, and they released me. I think I was in hospital for 3 to 4 days. And after they discharged me, right, I still was going to the hospital every week just because I wasn't feeling better. So we started to do local medication. I was chewing Tom Tom and bitter cola like crazy, and I now that I sit to think about it, not even now, I just kind of feel like I think the local herbs like work. There's a flower or a leaf that they call miracle leaf. I was chewing it like a goat. And so all of that happened. In between all of that, from June, July, when I felt sick, obviously I couldn't vlog, I couldn't do anything, and YouTube kind of just derailed from there. And sometimes when when you're gone for that long, it's somehow difficult to pick up the pace again. I don't know how to explain it. And it shouldn't be that hard, because it's almost like if I make YouTube my source of living, just the same way I had my 9 to 5, immediately I was done, I got better, I got back to work. So it's almost like, why can't you just jump back into like YouTube? But for some reason, it just always like, it's never that easy to find your feet and find your balance when it comes to that. Literally, that was the reason why I just couldn't find my way back. I had videos that just one video I filmed after that, after I got better, but even to bring myself to edit it and put out the content has just been like such a hassle to me. And so it's just me sitting. My mom has an event this December, autumnal event that is done in my place. I'm the one planning it. During that period, all of that 2 months, there was no preparation, there was nothing done. So immediately I got better, I kind of had to pick up on that, and there was just so many things that we were behind on because of that. So like, I kind of focused on work because I had backlog on work, and then this event. So I kind of put all of my energy into that, and it just kind of took time. It took me away from YouTube. That's really it. And I know it's not such a grand excuse, but it's just like, that is really what took me out of YouTube. I felt sick, and it just wasn't any. And after that, I just couldn't. My life has just been there has been nothing grand, there's nothing new to show to you. But I believe that I have changed in terms of my attitude, just not even attitude, just in terms of my character. And I wanted to put out a post on my Insta story today, and I've just been struggling with putting that because, again, it just also speaks to me. Usually, I'm always, whatever I'm feeling, sometimes I just go to my Insta story and kind of put it out there. But I've just been struggling with putting things out, and I don't know why. And again, that's just, maybe that's also part of the reason why I haven't been back to YouTube, because it's just like, I'm struggling to like, I'm trying to find a balance of what to share and what not to share. And I think that's where I just did this hair, guys, do you like it? And I think that's where I'm struggling, is finding the balance on what am I supposed to share and what am I not supposed to share. To be honest, I think, I don't know why I keep doing this, guys. I'm just trying to shit. That is really something that I'm trying to find a balance and I'm struggling with. But I just realized that I'm no longer someone who likes to communicate. I was so big on communication for the longest, that I think trying to force people to communicate and people not wanting to reciprocate, like communicate back, has just put me in this position where I'm just like, I don't want to talk. And it is not to, it's just now a general thing. Slacking on people I should call, people I should check up on, people I should call during their birthdays or anniversaries or anything. I would rather just send them a message and than talk to them. I'm just having that withdrawal syndrome where I don't want to communicate with people. And I feel like it's a good thing that I'm able to recognize this feeling, and now it's just to be able to find a way to work around it. It's okay that I've had people in my life who have not appreciated the fact that I wanted to communicate, be open, to tell them how I'm feeling at certain points, at certain situations. But I shouldn't let that rob other people of me communicating to them. I don't know if that makes sense. Who care to have communication with me? I shouldn't let this whole thing I've experienced with certain people put me in a position where I'm depriving those people of that, if that makes sense. Like, I shouldn't be using one spoon for everyone, I think is what I'm trying to say. I'm having a more nonchalant attitude, I think is the word, to just so many things around me. It's not only my communication, but I just thought to put it out here. I've noticed that I can be an event planner. And I think few people have told me if I take my photography and videography seriously, that can also be a side hustle. So I need to take it serious. I need to take YouTube content creation serious. I need to take video editing serious. I need to take event planning serious. Maybe I need to go for a project management course. I need to go and do like that because I think it's something that I thrive on. Just with planning my dad's automo and also coming to plan this one, I think that that's something that I'm good at, event planning. I feel like the Lord deposits little gifts in me, like I could have used to like blow. And for some reason, I don't take them serious. There was makeup. I learned makeup when it was still early beginning, like the time when people like Laifa learned it. If you know Laifa Beauty, go check her up. And now see her. If I had just taken it seriously, maybe I will not be here. I started doing YouTube during COVID. I know people who started during COVID and have gone far. I have talked about doing photography and learning it for the longest time. I have gears that I'm just lying around. Event planning has been something that so many people have told me. Even my friends that at this point I no longer talk to. I remember one of my friends, she literally mentioned it to me that I need to take event planning up. If I had listened to her like 5 years, 6 years back, who knows, maybe the story would have been different. So it's just like, sometimes I sit and I'm just like, there are all of these things that I think you're good at to a certain extent. If you had just picked one, focused on one, perfected one, who knows, maybe I wouldn't be here. Maybe I wouldn't still be living in my parents' house. Maybe I would have met my husband from one of these places. Maybe I'll be financially what's the word now, free to an extent. It's just all of those thoughts, right? So my skin is skinning, guys. During this whole sickness, that's another thing I need to mention, like my face. I felt like I was reacting to every medication, every drug. My face was filled with, it's not even pimples because there were no pimples still. It was just filled with rashes, irritation. It was bad. 1 month of just healing my face for us to get here. First thing I was doing over the past 1 month plus was just trying to heal like my skin barrier. And I mean, we've come a long way. I'm telling you, my face is great. I think I have a picture. I'll put my see my face now. I'll put a picture here of what my face looked like immediately. Like I got. The other thing I want to say is that I've added weight. Let me just show you. Oh, I don't know if you guys won't see anything, but your girl now wears a size 12. It's even ridiculous to say that I have gotten to a size 12. Do I like it? Not really. Do I want to go back to a size 6? No. I think I will want to be a size 8. Worst case scenario, a size 10. So I need to go to the gym. I have my gym bag and everything. I think you've seen that video. I need to get back into the gym. I haven't gone to the gym since I fell sick as well. Even though now I've started to watch what I'm eating, but I need to get back into the gym. I feel like that's all the updates. But this is to say we're back. Hopefully, I don't know to say we're back, but I'm trying to edit the content I have, which I love that content so much. I have 2 contents that I haven't posted. That's one, and I don't think I ever mentioned it here, that I traveled during Easter, right? I think it's around Easter, after Easter. I traveled to Togo, Benue, and Ghana. I'd never planned for it. It was a trip that was sponsored, and I haven't put out the content for that vlog. It's just because I'm looking for someone to edit that video. I think that I want to give that video like what it deserves in terms of the editing. I want it to be so cinematic, so nice. I want to also be able to go back to it and be excited for it, if you know what I mean. So I need to find someone who can help me edit their vlog for a small amount. I have this one as well. Thank you so much, guys. If you watched it especially up until the end, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking with me, and hopefully your girl is back. Okay, hopefully, and I hope you've all been doing good and great as well. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Until I see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.